At the seams, you got to pick a side. I'm going with Crawford. I'm here to support Crawford. He done signed up to do what everybody thought that he wasn't trying to be, a generational talent. Another fighter on the Mount Rushmore of boxing.
He's unpredictable, and despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most, and maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shit.
When I talk to Bud, I kind of like, he convinces me that he's going to win the fight because he's such a believer in his own ability.
Boxing experts are urging Canelo Alvarez to take Terence Crawford's power seriously, arguing that Crawford's precision and impeccable timing make him a dangerous opponent. Promoter Eddie Hearn praised Crawford's self-belief and focus, stating that after speaking with him, it was clear his confidence stems from intense preparation and elite technical skill. Hearn emphasized that Crawford's power goes beyond brute force. It's about his ability to deliver sharp, unexpected shots with devastating accuracy.
I go back and forwards, to be honest with you. Like, when I talk to Bud, kind of like, he convinces me that he's going to win the fight because he's such a believer in his own ability, and he's very convincing. And then you see the presser yesterday, and I thought Canelo looked really well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, he's a big lump, so I was always Canelo, then I sort of leant towards Bud, but now I'm back with Canelo, so we'll see.
Analysts widely agree that Terence Crawford's unpredictable style makes him one of the most dangerous fighters in boxing today. His ability to switch stances, adjust mid-fight, and land clean, unseen punches separates him from the pack. Unlike Canelo Alvarez, who often relies on familiar, practiced combinations, Crawford keeps his opponents guessing every second. Experts say this mix of versatility, timing, and precision is what gives Crawford the edge in high-stakes bouts.
The poker face on this guy is ridiculous. And then just early thoughts here, like Crawford isn't very predictable. I think Canelo, he likes to go to the same combinations, quite repetitively, whereas Crawford is unpredictable. And despite him not having the size, it's the shots that you don't see that hurt the most. And maybe Crawford can hit him with some unexpected shit. And because of the repetitiveness of Canelo, maybe he can time him. Maybe he can counterpunch with him, because Crawford is unbelievable at that. But I'm fascinated to see if Crawford has the power to get the respect of Canelo Alvarez, because when you don't, it's a long night. It's not nice. Like Crawford did well against Madrimov, and he won that fight for me quite clearly. But Madrimov was countering him. If you can counter the counter puncher, you can give them a lot of problems when they're not used to that. And Canelo can counter people really well. And as great as Terence Crawford is, we've never seen him in there with someone with the power of Canelo Alvarez. This is a different world of power. And look, maybe Canelo doesn't throw as many shots as he used to, and maybe Crawford might look at that and go, you know what, I'm going to try and outpoint this guy, not get into a war with him, but just show my boxing, genius and outpoint him and outland him. That's possible. It is. This is why this is such a fascinating matchup, man. We've been treated to some amazing fights. Usyk Fury, for example, this is another one of those mega fights on Riyadh season.
Coach Brian Bomac McIntyre has long maintained that Terence Crawford's true weapon is his cerebral approach to the sport. While many fans focus on physical power, Bomac insists Crawford's intelligence, timing, and adaptability are what set him apart. His signature phrase, "skills pay the bills," reflects the idea that raw power can't compete. With a fighter who methodically breaks down opponents, against someone like Canelo, whose strength and presence are unquestionable, Bomac believes Crawford's quick-thinking movement and tactical flexibility will prove decisive.
Somebody like that, like a Canelo, it not only is his offense, he's got to have defense too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, styles makes fights. Bud got the better skills, and he got the better mind too.
Do you think with the styles in mind, but also the weight in mind, he can get that job done based on he's just so much more excelling in the skill?
You know what? He gonna get the job done. I promise you. He'll get the job done. Because Bud boxing IQ is off the charts. You know what I'm saying? Next to Canelo, I'm not taking nothing away from him, but Bud just a little bit better.
I can tell you fully believe in your fighter, and he believes in himself too. There was a slight back and forth at the press conference there. That was just a battle of belief. Who believes they're better? Obviously, Terence believes he's better. Did you think Did you look into that? What happened at the press conference there as the first
That's
war
just
of words?
that's just press conference, man. You. The reason why I believe into my fighter is because from day one, the first day he walked in the gym to where we at now, we haven't lost yet. Okay, he got a loss. He got 2 losses.
How does that affect him coming into this fight?
One thing about this, I always remember this. He got 2 losses, right? We got no losses.
Trainer Derek James has issued a stark warning to Canelo Alvarez. This fight is unlike anything he's faced before. According to James, Crawford's explosive footwork, sharp movement, and ability to read opponents in real time elevate him beyond Canelo's previous challengers. He warns that even a brief lapse in focus could prove costly, as Crawford's rhythm shifts and timing can completely disrupt a game plan. James believes Canelo must elevate his performance in every aspect physically, mentally, and strategically to handle what Crawford brings to the table.
It's a great challenge because I think both guys have great attributes, right? That, they do, and I think they have great attributes, and I think that, so we're looking to possibly see a great matchup, a great fight. And one that could be an intellectual fight from Crawford, smart, intelligent fight. And I think Canelo probably has to be the matador in this one.
He has to be the what?
Matador, yeah.
Matador, yeah.
Yeah, So basically, let me see. No, the bull.
The bull.
You gotta be the bull.
Canelo has to be the bull in this one.
You gotta be it because I think you find somebody faster, more athletic. You gotta put whatever it is that he's doing, he has to be better at that than he is at any other night in his life.
But the big talk here and the thing that I always go back to is just the weight class. Crawford's going up 3 weight classes. The last time he fought, went up on weight, fought Madrimov. You say you don't watch boxing, but he got, a lot of people. Madrimov.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, 154.
I saw that fight.
Despite the increasing spotlight, Terence Crawford remains composed and laser-focused. His message has been steady and clear. He's not like the other names on Canelo's resume. Instead of trash talk, Crawford leans on quiet, strength and unwavering confidence, emphasizing his mental toughness and versatile skill set. He believes those traits will be the difference in this matchup. That confidence is resonating throughout the boxing world, with many now taking his words and his challenge very seriously.
It's gonna be difficult. You take it to your
I'm taking him. And ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
But look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't know different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You gonna see.
We'll
you know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We're
see.
gonna see.
Terence, how did you think he did against William Skull?
No comment. He won. We on to the next. It's me and him.
Some people said he should have done a better job cutting the ring off. It was the fewest punches ever landed. Did you see it that way?
Listen.
Terence Crawford's decision to step up and fight Canelo Alvarez is being hailed as the boldest move of his storied career, while his record is already lined with world titles. This bout represents more than just belt sits, a chance to etch his name alongside boxing's all-time greats. A win here would showcase not only his technical brilliance, but also his fearlessness in seeking out the toughest tests. Analysts say that even pursuing this fight reveals the heart of a true champion, one who is willing to risk everything to prove greatness.
Terence Crawford won that fight easily. I need to see Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford right now. I know the weight concerns everybody, but now you see Terence Crawford can go up in weight and actually compete. You can be concerned all you want, but I genuinely believe that was the warm-up. Bud wants this for his legacy. I think he can beat Canelo. The problem with Bud is he's not flashy. He doesn't have aura. If you look up the word Black Air Force Energy, Bud's face would be plastered all over it. The opportunity is there. Let's make this happen.
Veterans of the sport continue to stress that size and muscle are only part of the equation. Boxing legends like Sugar Ray Leonard point to countless instances where smaller, smarter fighters have overcome size disadvantages with skill and strategy. In Crawford, they see a fighter who masters distance, angles, and timing to offset any physical gap. Leonard believes Crawford's mental sharpness and ability to stay composed under pressure give him a legitimate shot at defeating Canelo, no matter the weight difference.
You know, what about Crawford do you think can bridge the weight gap? Or like with you, what did bridge the weight gap? Because a lot of people are just saying, hey, Canelo's just too big for someone like Terrence.
That's true. But you know what? There's always a way. Put it that there's always a way. There's always a way to win.
Terrence Crawford's strength is rooted in the resilience he's built through real-life adversity, not for manufactured drama. His composure under pressure reflects years of overcoming challenges both inside and outside the ring. This depth of experience shapes his mindset heading into major fights. Crawford doesn't rely on hype or pre-fight theatrics. His self-belief is grounded in what he's already conquered. Beneath his calm exterior burns the fire of a competitor who always rises when it matters most.
Being elusive in fighting Canelo.
However I gotta fight, I'm gonna win. Simple as that. I'm not gonna let somebody else force me or tell me how to fight when I've been fighting my whole life. You know, I won't be running. You know, I could tell you that. But I will be, you know, doing a lot of touching.
Crawford's undefeated record is defined by his in-ring intelligence and ability to adapt in real time while they're facing brawlers. Counterpunchers or technical specialists, he consistently finds ways to win. What truly sets him apart is his continuous evolution. Each fight makes him sharper and more dangerous. His upcoming bout with Canelo Alvarez marks another leap forward. But Crawford's history shows he thrives when the pressure is at its peak.
Crawford, on the other hand, he has been walking down his fighters, and people don't see that but me. For some reason, when I had that tape, people were screaming cat. And it's like David Evanesian, Errol Spence, Sean Porter, Gamboa, a Mean Machine. Even against Madrimov, the way he won the fight was by fighting. It wasn't Floyd Mayweather sticking. This guy has been too athletically gifted, and I mean explosive, hard punching, and too strong for his ops. When he's in orthodox, he boxes more. When he switched, he becomes a puncher. And now he's coming out southpaw. He ends you. He is not, you gotta watch him fight. He does do athletic things where his hands and his feet work together and he catches you for sure. But what he mostly do is he punishes and he bullies his op because he walks you down and whips your ass. He's an ass whip.
Coach Brian Bomac McIntyre has frequently defended Crawford against critics who downplay his resume. Bomac argues that Crawford's ability to make difficult fights look easy leads some to underestimate the caliber of his opponents. In Bomac's view, the real indicator of Crawford's greatness is his consistent ability to dismantle dangerous fighters and dominate with precision. That level of control should be seen as a hallmark of excellence and a reason to question his legacy.
Crawford rebuttal was everybody always say, he hasn't fought nobody, or no, everybody that he fought was a no name. But I'm gonna tell you like this: what Crawford said, well, they was something until Crawford fought him. So obviously he's doing a great job because he's making everybody look normal.
Not everyone, like when they go against Canelo, you know, I don't think there's anyone else in boxing who you would ask and say, this is a possible task for, but for Crawford, because of his pound for pound abilities. And apparently no rehydration clause, am I hearing that right? He wants full smoke at that weight.
Let's go, man. That's what Crawford wants. He wants to show the world that he's the best. So, and why put stipulations in there when you know that you can be the best?
Crawford's move up to middleweight is widely seen as one of the boldest steps in modern boxing. Success at this level demands a delicate balance between added muscle and the speed that defines his style. His team is working hard to ensure that any physical gains don't compromise his agility or stamina. Experts believe that if Crawford navigates this transition smoothly, he could set a new standard, encouraging future champions to break barriers between weight divisions in pursuit of greatness.
These excuses why he don't want to take a fight with me. If it's all about business, then you doing good business. If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work.
If I was easy work, well, you know, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for Benavidez, and he want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his legacy, because it would be crazy for a guy that started at 135 to come all the way up to 168, your weight, no catch weight, no none of that, and dethrone you. So, you know, he got that in the back of his head. You know, this guy, for one, he's tough. For two, he's a boxer. He moves, he can punch, he can do it all.
Jeff Mayweather recently sparked intrigue by suggesting potential dream matchups that could cement Crawford's legacy. By comparing Crawford's skill set to that of Floyd Mayweather, Jeff emphasizes just how exceptional Crawford truly is. Talk of crossover bouts adds another layer of excitement, raising the possibility that Crawford's rise could serve as a bridge between boxing's iconic past and its future.
Of course, if he gets past Canelo, he can fight as many bums as he wants to, just to make the record.
Do you think he would do that, or do you think he would?
I don't know. He seemed like he's a class act, and he seemed like he'll do whatever he feels. But I don't know. I mean, at what you said, 37?
37, yeah.
37. Yeah, that's still a lot of fights though.
Yeah, so he'd have 40. So he'd still need 9 more to pass him. After that, and the way people fight these days, you know,
yeah, I mean,
a couple times a year.
Yeah, you have to fight, you know, almost every month, you know, because that's gonna take a lot.
Well, maybe if he fought 3 times a year, he could catch it, you know, when he's 40 or something.
Yeah.
Among boxing fans and analysts, strong consensus is forming. Terence Crawford may be the toughest test Canelo Alvarez has faced in years. This belief isn't fueled by hype, but by Crawford's proven excellence. His ability to switch stances effortlessly, shift tempo, mid-fight, and outthink opponents makes him a rare breed. This showdown is being hailed as a true clash of Titans 1 that promises to captivate fans and reignite global interest in the sport.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Terence Crawford is top 5. Top 5, I'll die on that hill. He's my top. He might be top 3. He might be top 3. I just got to see what's up. But I'm going to be real. This Canelo might be the most fucking locked in Canelo I've ever seen in my life. My boy Canelo is too fucking locked. He's not even speaking Spanish no more. He's speaking fluid ass English. He's not even Spanish no more. Oh boy said, how will this affect the Canelo legacy if Terence Crawford beats you? He's not going to beat me. No, he's not going to beat me. But this will go down in boxing history. But he beat me. He's not beating me. No, you're not different. No, you're no different than no Spanish. Canelo's locked in. Yo, I'm telling you, this is that fight where I feel a little bit scared for my favorite.
Veteran trainer Bill Haney has publicly backed Terence Crawford, offering his full endorsement of the fighter in his camp. For Haney, it's not just about picking a side. It's about recognizing skill, character, and greatness. His support speaks volumes, especially coming from someone who's trained and witnessed generations of champions. Crawford belongs among boxing's elite.
Well, for everybody that was straddling the fence, straddling got your pants split. At the seams, you gotta pick a side. I'm going with Crawford. I'm here to support Crawford. He done signed up to do what everybody thought that he wasn't trying to be, a generational talent. Another fighter on the Mount Rushmore of boxing. Yeah, so don't split your pants. Pick one.
Yo, what you think about the knockout bonus? They saying it's a bonus if one of them get a knockout. Oh, they said it's a bonus in this fight if one of them get a knockout. I heard it's a room like around $5 million. Do you think Crawford's trying to cash in on that?
I mean, you should knock him out. I mean, if Canelo ain't coming to do what he's been doing to everybody else.
Rising figure Nico Ali Walsh brings a modern lens to Crawford's preparation, highlighting the importance of strategic sparring with larger opponents. Walsh points to Crawford's commitment to adapting for size and power as proof of his championship mindset. In his view, Crawford is transforming risk into opportunity, blending physical readiness with tactical brilliance to even the playing field against a naturally bigger foe.
people with Canelo before Canelo's last fight, but then after Canelo's last fight, it seems like it's more 50-50 now. So everything is just the build up for that fight is just going to be absolutely magnetizing. Like that fight, it's garnered so much more buzz after Canelo's last fight, and Bud is Bud. He's one of the greatest fighters in boxing history. He is one of the greatest fighters in boxing history. So it's going to be a fight. It's going to be awesome to watch.
Have you sparred any of them?
I haven't sparred Bud yet. I haven't been in Canelo's camp. I've met Canelo a few times. I love Canelo's team. Canelo's one of my favorite fighters. He's been my favorite fighter for the longest time. But you know, I have to be Team Bud because me and Bud are cool, and I have so much belief in Bud, and I know who he is as a fighter. He is one of the greats. So he could do anything he wants.
And being around both of them and seeing how they work and train and things like that, what makes both of them the fighters they are, in your opinion?
I've watched Bud, so for Bud in particular, he's calm in everything he does, and that kind of calm is scary to watch because it shows experience. You can see that he's been doing this for decades.
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more coverage, insights, and updates on this historic clash. Till next time.